For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a bit of a review on a tent from Kampa. So this here I've got here is the Kampa Brean Air Range. So it's the inflatable version of the pole Brean, but the joys of actually is essentially it's very quick and easy to put up. Comes in multiple different sizes. There's a 3-man, a 4-man and a 5-man. Here I've got the 4-man there, and I've also got the 3-man just located there as well. Very quick and easy to put up. You can check out our own Attwoolls pitching and packing videos on how simple they are to put up. Ideal for something that's you can actually stand up in, but doesn't take a lot of room up on the campsite. And that's where these I think are like the perfect couples or touring tents, because it gives you that bit of internal space without the faff of taking something that's bigger, bulkier. That's where these come in very, very well. On the fall, this one here, I've also got the canopy, which is something that velcros on to the main sort of stem of the actual tent and then comes out, as you guys see, and that's actually a fiberglass pole. But each model will have its own canopy, and same with the pole versions, they have their own canopy as well. The Brean 3 probably I think is the most popular model in the range, just because it's the smallest tent you'll find that you can actually sort of stand up in. And yet, as you see, kind of you've got an aluminium kind of front pole there, just to give you a bit more of a flatter door to help make the internal side feel a bit more roomier. It uses basically a single point. Each beam's done individually, so each beam has its outlet points, and you merely just peg the main 4 corners where the blue straps are, pump it up, and just guide it out, and you're pretty much good to go. Generally, it's quite nice that because you've got a little rain-safe canopy door on the front, it means that you can have a nice flat door and make it feel more roomy on the inside. But we'll look at that in just a second. They're very also waterproof. They're waterproof to 6,000mm high straight head, which is more than you pretty much find near enough anywhere else on the market. So very waterproof, which is decent. But you've also got nice big PVC windows as well. But let's have a little bit more look on the inside and see what the Brean range has to offer. So now we're inside the Brean, you kind of get a bit more feel for the space. And like I said, the canopy really merely comes to here. So it just gives you just enough shelter so you can enter in and out its door when it's raining without having the sort of the water all coming in. You've got a really nice flat entry level straight in, so there's no sort of trip hazard as you walk through the door itself. And yet again, the door just simply rolls to the side, very easy, and you've got windows at the front to allow plenty of light. A big window to the side here as well, you're going to help to give light, but whenever you've got sort of the clear PVC windows, you've got also a little curtain just located in the pocket below, and it just velcros in position. So very simple and easy just to pop back in place. Alternatively, also you can then just roll it back away, so it allows you to get the privacy when you want to. But a running kind of change for 2019 is in the bedroom compartment. It's a little bit lower sort of step in and out, which helps really to kind of just make it much easier when you've got sort of younger kids not tripping over everything to get away. You've got a really good ventilation panel just located above the window on the side, so you want to obviously keep it a free flow and airflow just to make sure you're not getting too stuffy or warm in here, or certainly help with condensation. So that's a really nice feature built into all the Brean models. So the Brean 4 I'm in here, so it sleeps 4 at the back. Alternatively, the 3 obviously is one big inner, but this one you've got a little toggle dividers just to give yourself a little bit of privacy in between the sections. Yet again, what you find is the bedrooms can just sit down into a little pocket down here, so it means you haven't got to roll the doors over time and toggle them like just so. I can probably just about stand up in the bedrooms. It's a little bit touch of space in honesty, but then it's a small tent. When you get into the main part here, it's not an issue. You've got a hanging point for a lantern, as well as little cable ties, so little cable sort of velcro parts to lead cables down into a mains sort of cable entry point right at the bottom there. You've also got pre-sewn in the ability of having the flexi stabilite system. So it's a way of actually having the interior lighting without having a sort of a lantern hanging down. And it's something you can buy on a website. And we sell an awful lot of them, to be fair, because it just comes with a little remote control. You can run it off 12 volt on mains and just add lighting as you will. And you can buy a starter kit or an add-on. So you can have 2 lights inside, making it feel really nice and bright. A big door on the left-hand side here, which has got sort of mesh in there again, so you can roll that back, like I said, get a circulation of air without having sort of the bugs and critters coming in. But I think really it's brilliant at hitting a price point, and one thing you'll notice is certainly with the pole models is that they're very popular because you won't find many things like this that you can physically stand up in, but necessarily doesn't take up a lot of space on the campsite. And like I said, on the outside it's all down to a packed size. We normally have one of these up in some form or matter, whether it be the pole version or the classic version on display. The Brean 4 does come in a classic, so you can buy it in a polycotton fabric, which is really nice, but check out our own little video on that as well. But plenty of talking points, and some, I think that new entry system into the main part of the inner bedroom makes quite a bit of difference as a trip hazard, but that kind of is the Brean range. So you've got the Brean 3 Air, the 4 Air, and the 5 Air. Any questions or comments, let us know what you think in the box below.